plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Reverse. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he disposed it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring out second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. You bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. And he's got it again. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. Well, cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to extend the play. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Just ran away from the defense. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16, set to kick it off.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's found some room at the 45. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backup.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Panthers will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He'll field the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back got a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Running with purpose. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Panthers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's 3rd and short on the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll set up with PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on the... Sack sets up a 2nd down and long. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Yeah, now operating in the red zone. Handoff heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, hit. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after.
Kick is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Michigan, 42. Kick, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Michigan Wolverines will take over 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Brought to the turf and made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Running back on the carry. Tackle at the 44. 2nd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
21.
This one will be fair caught. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The offense now operating in empty. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
And I love how they're using the receiver. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Michigan.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 16, set to advance on the football.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Michigan will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been
breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunity.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This offense is still clicking. And now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the returner is able to recover the fumble. They maintain possession. That could have been a disaster. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A huge gain on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pumps a short throw down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snubs out the scoring threat. Big play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.